Good morning, or at least morning. I'm not quite sure what time it is. It's close to 8. I have been up since 3 a.m. I'm so tired. I got woken up by just an upset stomach, and it seems like as I get older, although I had this problem in high school too, if I get woken up after I've had about 4 hours of sleep, I can't get back to sleep. You know, if I wake up at like midnight because I have to go to the bathroom and I went to bed at 10, then I can typically get back to sleep. But if it's been more than about 4 hours, it seems, I just can't. Like, my brain is like, all right, well, we've had enough sleep to function, so now we're gonna rev things up. So that's what happened this morning. My brain was just, you know, going 100 miles an hour at 3 a.m. So whatever. Got a couple rows done on my dotted rays. I don't remember if I mentioned this, but I am now on to the last wedge on the dotted rays. So that's kind of exciting. But yeah, I am out of breath from climbing the stairs, and there we go. But yeah, I'm now in my office. I'm gonna get some coffee made and eat some breakfast, deal with my hair. And luckily I don't have much going on today. What are you doing? Luckily I don't have much going on today, both for the tiredness and for whatever is going on here. So I'll check back in with you guys later. So once again, I have escaped my office for a few minutes to get some fresh air and some sunshine. Well, it's not quite as warm as it was yesterday, but yeah, I have a letter I need to mail. So yeah, just hanging out, doing okay given the relative lack of sleep last night. But I also ran out of coffee in my office this morning, so if I want more later, I have to go buy it. So we'll see whether the tired part of me or the frugal part of me wins out on that later today. But yeah, for now I'm just gonna enjoy some fresh air and yeah, keep on keeping on. So I just wove in all of these ends on this sock, you know, because it's been a real busy day at work today. But, you know, because it's kind of satisfying. Here's my little pile of all the ends. But yeah, I think I sort of have gotten into a rhythm now. I haven't actually turned the sock back right side out, so I have no idea if I'm doing a very good job of like kind of, you know, cinching up those holes. But I did get into a really good rhythm of how I'm weaving the ends in. And so I just was like, well, I'll keep going till I finish up the leg. So I'm caught up through yesterday. I haven't added today's color yet, but that's gonna be the next thing. But I think first I'm gonna go get some coffee. It is, what time is it? It is a little bit after 1. I'm gonna say it's time for some coffee. Well, hot dog. That is not too bad of a job. I will gladly take that and run with it. Guys, I'm completely caught up on my Advent socks now, on both of them. So this is today's stripe. It's this really bright, cheerful yellow. This is what I used to make, oh my gosh, I think it was the Mirkwood, I think is the name of the socks. It was a pair of socks that I made for my mom earlier this year that had a really beautiful sort of cable running down them. And yeah, and I have woven in all the ends now on both socks, except for the ends at this transition, and then obviously the lonely end for the yellow, because by the time I was getting down there, the needles were getting in the way and I just didn't have enough sock to hold on to anymore. But yeah, all of the other ends are completely woven in, and boy did it do a number on my hands. but I'm glad to have done it because I'm thinking about trying to finish these up just a touch early because I'm going up to see Wesley for Christmas, and I would really like to have these done before I leave, which means that I have to have them finished like kind of 2 days early. So I figured anything I can do now to like speed up that finishing process, will help things along. So now I have most of my ends woven in, and then I think we have 3 more stripes for the foot, and then we'll do the toes, and then I'll be done. So I am just super in love with them. Another reason I want to kind of have them completely done just a little bit early so I can get pictures of them, because, I want to wear them like for Christmas Eve or Christmas Day or something. So I want to make sure I get pictures of them before I leave to go to New Hampshire, before I wear them for the first time. So yeah, I am just super duper loving them, and it's so much fun to like get all these good memories, since most of these, well, I don't want to say most, but a lot of these yarns are hand dyed or they have some sort of special memory for me. It's just been really, really fun like that. And I also think it's really, I was thinking about this today, it's really interesting how, the heels, cuffs, and toes are the things that don't match between the 2 socks, otherwise all the stripes are sort of, the same. And it's really interesting how they kind of have been going together, right? So I have a purple heel and then a sort of pinky purple blue cuff on this one. And then here I have the bright green and the bright mint on this one. I have no idea what the toes are going to be, and I didn't plan it. I just randomly threw the little balls of yarn in the advent calendar, but it's kind of cool that it's working out like that. So yeah, very, very happy with them. So we know what time it is. I'm closing out the vlog. It's about 6:30. I'm home. I've eaten dinner already. I actually swept the floors. I was feeling motivated to do a little bit of cleaning, but I am now totally pooped, which makes sense given that I've been up for a long time now. I'm not even sure if I'm going to do any knitting tonight, because after all of the work that I did on my advent socks today and like weaving in all those ends, my hands are kind of sore. And like what I have here to work on is my dotted rays, and I'm just not sure that it would be good for them to have like, to be dealing with like that really heavy shawl. So I might just call it a day for knitting as well, which is weird. It feels weird to be sitting here and not knitting, but I guess you gotta do what's best for your health sometimes. So I'm gonna try and do that. But I'm gonna get this edited and do all that stuff and talk to Wesley, and yeah, probably go to bed early tonight. So thanks for watching, and I will see you guys tomorrow, which is my last day of work for the year, because the university shuts down on Thursday until after New Year's. So that'll be pretty cool. But yeah, I will see you guys tomorrow for that. Bye.